everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm the Average Simmer, and in today's video we are making 4 Sims inspired by the 4 seasons. So this is the part of the 30-day cast series, and this is day 17, so we're getting like closer and closer to the end of the series, and I'm like really loving it. And I'm also excited to start something new for August. I've already got something planned, so I'll probably talk to you guys more about that in like later in the series. But for the first season that we're making is spring, and I was like I really wanted to give her pink dyed ends because I wanted her to have like not like the pink hair that's in game, because that's like really bright, but I like this like sort of pastel kind of pink, and I really liked it and I wanted to use it. But I also wanted to give her like flower earrings. So I didn't end up using a dyed hair. I just used normal blonde hair, and then I gave her flowers in her hair, but you can't even see the flowers because it's at like the back. And I think, well, she's not my least favorite out of these Sims, but she's not really like my favorite. She's probably like my third favorite, so my second least favorite. And I think I spent like a really long time looking for like hair for her, and I think I'll also I could have like changed her eye color. I probably should have made it like a more spring color. So when I think spring colors, I sort of think like Easter colors. So like I mostly thought like pink for the sim, but I also think lots of like florals and light pastel colors and like light greens and yellows. So I wanted to give her these butterflies in her hair that were yellow. I wanted to give her that, but I couldn't really find a hair that went well with them other than the hair that it's supposed to go with. And that hair, it like you can't see the earrings, and that's like something that I mean, you can't see the ears, and that's something that I really don't like about like hairs, because I like the hairs, but you can't see the ears. And I want to give my Sims earrings, so it's really hard sometimes. This hair actually looked really good on her. I kind of wish I kept it, but then after I realized that the butterflies were floating, so I didn't. Also, this blush, it comes in skin details, but it also comes in the blush category, but when I use it in the blush category, the eyeliner becomes red instead of black. I don't know why, but if I use it from the skin details category, the eyeliner is black. So then I'm pretty sure I ended up changing her blush to be in her skin details instead of in her blush from the makeup category. Hope I'm making sense. I like how she turned out. I kind of wish you could change heights, because I really imagined that she'd be like super short. She just like gives that kind of vibe, and I like imagine her being really short. I'd like wish that in the future we could change heights in Sims. I know there's like a mod or something, and I've been meaning to get that mod like for a while, but I just can't seem to find it. I don't know why. And like I downloaded this mod for heights, but it gives you height presets, and I just don't really want to use them. So yeah. See, we're still like looking at her hair because it took me a long time. I think my favorite out of these out of the Sims that I made, out of these 4 Sims, is the last one that we're making, which is Winter. I really liked her, and I also like Autumn as well. They turned out great, but the first 2 didn't turn out as well. You can let me know which one of these Sims is your favorite. But my favorite season in like real life is spring, but like in the Sims that I made, spring isn't my favorite, so I guess that's kind of funny. You guys can also let me know what your favorite season is like in real time, I guess. And like I know some people, they don't have all 4 seasons, but like if you were to have all the seasons, there's 4, so that's what I was trying to go for. So yeah, I think that's the hair that I ended up going for. I kind of wish there was like something in the front, like I don't know, maybe a few strands of hair, because it's so pulled back, and I feel like with her face shape she would look better in like bangs or something, or just like with hair that's closer to her, like framing her face better. So I don't think this hair suits her, but I think if we were to change the sim, then change the hair, not the sim, then the sim would be really great. Also for their traits, I didn't even talk about that. So you're seeing me now. I gave her good, and I gave her Loves the Outdoor and Music Lover. And I gave her the Botanist Aspiration because I'm pretty sure like spraying has to do with flowers and botany has to do with like gardening, so I thought that would make sense. And then I also gave her Music Lover. I don't really remember why. I think because, like, I don't know, you'd sing outside on spring or something. I don't know why I gave her Music Lover. The traits don't really make sense. I gave her Loves the Outdoors because seasons happen outdoors, and I gave her Good because, like, I don't know, seasons are good to have, I guess. Anyways, now we're making Summer, and this is, like, actually my least favorite sim. I don't know. I don't like how she looks. I think it's the skin because the last time that I used the skin, I was also not really comfortable with how the sim turned out. But like I've used this skin before and it does look great. I guess it just didn't look great on her. But I don't know. I don't really know why I don't like her. I just don't. I think I was really wanting to give her these yellow bows, so I never tried any other hairs on her, so maybe a different hair could have worked. So again, I have the same problem that I should have tried another hair. And we're actually making her pretty fast. Also, the CC links will be linked down below, so if you guys want to download any of this custom content, everything will be linked down below. Here I'm giving her Friend of the World because I didn't know what else to give her, and then I also gave her Hot Headed because it's hot outdoors, and then of course I gave her Good and Loves Outdoors. I think I gave them all Good and Loves Outdoors, and I'm pretty sure I gave them all Friend of the World except for Spring. I gave her the Botanist Aspiration. Anyways, now we're making Autumn. I really love how she turned out. At first I was like, I didn't really know what hair to go for, but I think the hair that I ended up going for was really nice. And I gave her these earrings. They're not custom content, they come from Seasons. They're like they're earrings with a leaf on them, and they look really nice. You'll see me give them to her pretty soon. You'll see her with this hair for quite a bit because I was going to go for this hair, but I ended up changing it. I'm not actually too sure why I changed it, but I did. So yeah, and I think she was like the most fun to make also because I just like fall clothing. I like the colors, the nice neutral colors and oranges. I think they look really pretty, and I really love her. Actually, maybe she's my favorite out of these Sims now. I don't really know, but I do like her and Winter. So yeah. Anyways, while we're talking about what my favorite Sims are, actually, for the 31st day of July, because it's not part of the 30-day cast series, I wanted to do a video where basically I'll rank all of the Sims from this series, and I'm like really excited for it. So I've been working on like trying to figure out what like tier thing I should use. So I'm going to use Tier Maker. You guys can like make me a tier if you want, and you can let me know. But I think I'm just going to make my own. So yeah. I like how she turned out. I kind of wish that her jeans were a different color, but there was no other like fall kind of swatch that looked that good with the color scheme I was going for, so I didn't end up going for anything. I don't know why I was changing her hair because her hair was fine, like you could see her earrings and stuff. I think I just don't like how it looked on this sim. But the hair that I did end up going for, it's really nice. It's like this loose ponytail, yeah. It's one of my favorite hairs. I feel like it's kind of realistic. Oh, I gave her a Curator. I thought I gave her Friend of the World. I guess I gave her a Curator. But anyways, now we're making Winter, which that has to do with what am I saying? That will be the Friend of the World aspiration, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I think I gave Autumn the Curator aspiration because they like collect leaves. I think that was what I was thinking when I selected the Curator aspiration. Anyways, you can see now why I like this sim so much. I had a lot of fun making her. So like, I don't know, I just really liked her. And I sort of gave her like this really white skin tone, like Snow White. I almost was going to give her black hair, and then I was like, no, that will be too much like Snow White, because Snow White is supposed to have skin as white as snow, and this is like one of the like lightest skin tones in game. And I wanted to give her these snowman earrings, but I don't really like how they look, so I'm pretty sure I ended up giving her like those earrings. I don't know what they're called. I think they're like clay earrings or something in this like blue color, and I like that. And something that I always do when like I'm making these kind of Sims that are supposed to be in cold weather is I don't give them like rings, because realistically, if you're wearing rings in the cold, because like it's a metal ring, then it would get really cold because of the temperature, and then like it would just make your hands feel colder. But I think I still gave her like one set of rings. Actually, I don't think I gave the summer Sim rings, but I guess like you wouldn't really wear rings in the summer either, because they like bother you and it's super hot. So yeah, I like how she turned out. There's like this like light blue dress that you just saw me put on her. It was like with a fur light blue top on it, and it was off the shoulder, and it looked really nice, but the scarf that I had disappeared, and I wanted her to wear a scarf because you'd like probably wear a scarf in the winter, so I didn't end up going for that. Anyways, we're actually getting closer to the end. I don't think I ended up giving her that scrunchie. I don't think it really matched her vibe. And the boots that she's wearing, it's the boots from the Deligracy and Grim Cookie collab, the first one, and they're like my favorite boots. Custom content boots. I really like them. I'm not too sure if I ended up giving her those. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I'm not too sure. And I liked how this blush looked on her. She was like, I really was sure on giving her blush because when it's cold, like your face becomes red or something. I don't really know why. Wait, why was I thinking to give her blush? I don't know. But I was pretty sure like when it's cold, your cheeks get red or something like that. Anyways, for her hair, I wanted to give her a hair from Simondy because Simondy has the Puppy Crow colors, which is her own palette, the Puppy Crow palette, and it has like this really nice swatch of like hair that I wanted to give her. So I ended up going for this. The only problem that I had was that they didn't have earrings, but I still think it turned out good in the end, and we're into screenshots now. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like if you enjoyed, and leave some comments down below. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, and I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.